welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to my car. I'll need to change my brakes soon. Okay, so I'm heading out for a run, and today will be run number 3 back from taking 4 days off with my strained calf. Or at least like sore calf. I don't know if it was actually strained, but it was definitely not 100%. Anyway, today I'm going out there, and it's pretty windy out, but it's nice and, relatively warm. I mean, I'm short sleeves and shorts today. It's gonna be windy, like I say, on the trail, but it's actually not too bad. It's like 13 Celsius. So if I dress for, 10 degrees warmer than that, dressing for low 20s, yeah, shorts and t-shirt it is. Once you get warmed up, you're good to go. So I'm headed to the trail, and I'm heading out to a flatter part of the trail, actually, where I'm going to be starting my half marathon attempt here in a couple of weeks' time, because it's nice and flat, and looking to do a little bit of speed work today. Not short intervals or anything like that, but I'm going to do... just sitting here at this light. I mean, I guess I could have just filmed this. I thought it'd be more interesting if I was driving, but I'm just sitting here. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing a goal pace run. Maybe not quite goal pace. I'm okay if I don't quite hit it, but it's going to be like, targeting around that goal half marathon pace. So 4:45-ish kilometer pace, and so I think I'll do like a 2K warm-up. I'm going to aim for about 5K at goal pace, maybe 6K at goal pace, and then a little cool down. So just trying to get some time in at that kind of elevated half marathon pace. And if I get moving along and, the leg and the calf just feels like, let's just ease up a little bit more for today, then that's fine too. I have no problem with that. I'm definitely not going to be rushing anything or taking any chances. Not after getting injured 10 days before last year's half marathon do I want to be out here taking any chances and possibly getting injured, just a couple weeks or so before I do this half marathon sub 140 time trial. Alright, got some traffic, got some construction. I'm just going to go for now, and I'll meet you at the trail. Like I say, it's windy, so I really don't know how much I will film while I'm out, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so here we go. Got myself all situated here. So the trail runs parallel to the main road, but it is pretty flat, like I say. Like I said, I'll just starting point here, where I can kind of just get situated, get my headphones in and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, just a little warm up and then start the interval. All right, warm up is done. 2K in, just stop, do a little bit of stretching. I kind of alternate things, what I'm going to do as far as whether I'm going to do like a big warm-up routine with drills and stuff before I start my run entirely, or sometimes what I like to do on like more of a workout day, if it's not going to be like intense workout, is I'll just do my light little jog, a couple K of warm-up, and then I'll stop, stretch out a little bit, do a little bit of static and dynamic stretching, some just a couple little mild drills like that. Because I find that that's actually better for me. I feel more loosened up after a quick little jog, and then I can really pay attention to areas that might need a little bit of extra attention, depending on how I feel in that moment. So that's what I've done today, and again, about to go out for either 2.5 or 3K, and then turn around and head back. So the amount of work in this up-tempo run, goal pace, goal effort with this headwind run is probably going to be either 5 or 6K sandwiched between 2K warm-ups and cool-downs. So feeling pretty good, I feel like I got lots of energy today, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I am rocking the Saucony Kinvaras, which I usually do on faster days. Just great shoes, love them. 78K in them right now, and so almost 50 miles, and they still feel perfectly out of the box. So let's get to it. All right, here we are. We are halfway through the run. So I did 3K out here. Was able to hit the pace, but man, I'll tell you, that headwind is tough. So I'm facing back towards the start now. So I'm gonna have a nice tailwind. Should be good. There were a couple moments. You can see how much that's blowing. I know it doesn't really do it justice, I guess, until you see the leaves blowing down the trail. Of course, now it stops. But some of these gusts, anyway, what I'm saying is some of these gusts have been like, wow, you know, you're powering, you're barely moving, like goal pace being a 4:45 kilometer, and I'm running hard and running like a 5:10, you know. So it's part of the fall vibes here in Canada, or at least here on the East Coast. Those autumn winds pick up, and of course with less coverage because the leaves are down, there's less shelter from said wind. I really thought this would be a good section of this for today, because looking at the wind speed per the weather app and stuff, or the wind direction, it looked like I might actually have like a crosswind for most of this, meaning I'd probably be pretty sheltered, but unfortunately it just didn't turn out that way. But because it was such an effort into that headwind, I'm taking these 2 minutes here just to, you know, let things kind of settle again a little bit, and kind of give you an update. And now back at it. So I'm listening to Alice in Chains' Dirt, the album from '92. What a beautiful, beautiful album. And man, if this isn't an album written about drugs, but at the complete opposite end of the spectrum of glorifying drug use. Wow, this was a Lane's cry for help, you can tell. But just a beautifully powerful album. Some great tracks. So listening to that and just letting that energy, you know, feed me and push me through these headwinds. Now I got the tailwind, so I could put something light and crappy in for music, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so that 6K is done. I don't know what's happening out on the highway next to me here, but lots of sirens going by. So let's do a 2K cool down jog. Can take those out. All right. So overall, how did that go? How did that feel? Not bad. I would say maybe a little bit harder than I'd hoped, but not the worst. Once I got warmed up, I really got warmed up. I mean, 13, 14 degrees out here. For me, I can still get really hot while running in this temperature. So, you know, I'm not making excuses, but it could be a factor. So, yeah, that wind was definitely brutal on the way out. Wasn't bad on the way back, though. I didn't really feel like I was getting much of a tailwind. I actually got a little bit of a headwind even a couple times on the way back. It always seems to be my luck, but in any case, this will end up with as 10K with 6K at that goal pace. Put a little bit of a push on that last 400 meters or so, just to practice finishing fast. So had a little bit of threshold work in there as well and I will see you either back at the car or at the house. Maybe I'll recap this and show the paces. Right, it's back home now. It's quite a bit later. I'm going to show you my Mario shirt there. Anyway, yeah, just going over some of the stats here. So for those 6K, like I said, I knew it was going to be around the pace I was looking for. A couple of them were a little bit off due to some wind and whatnot, but did hit those kilometer splits in, and again, I was aiming for about a 4:44-ish, because that's kind of my my target goal pace. So 4:39, 4:49, 43, 39, 36, and then 22, because I had picked it up that last little bit there at the end. So came in, except for that second one, which I know exactly where that was. It was, you come around a turn and then it opens up onto this straight section that doesn't have a lot of like tree coverage either. So that, I just had the headwind in my face so hard, and it's a straight section, like you can see ahead, you know, probably at least a kilometer, just dead straight, you know, and just wind blowing directly on me that entire time. So I'm actually really pleased with that for hitting a 4:49, and it was pretty flat. So, you know, it's not like I had any kind of a downhill assistance on that one. But yeah, it was cool to hit those paces today. Felt pretty good. I mean, I still have some work to do, and I know I'm getting closer. I've got like 2.5 weeks left or something, but I'm feeling good with the pace. I just need to continue to just work on the endurance. I think I've got it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not like I'm gonna have to stop running. I mean, if I slow down near the end, it happens. Either way, I'm probably gonna end up with a huge PB. So it is what it is. But anyway, I just thought I'd share that. Overall, actually, just kind of an average for that 6 kilometers was a 4:38 kilometer. So I came in a little bit faster than goal pace, which is great. Not quite as fast as my lactate threshold, so it wasn't threshold work. This was more like that tempo pace. Yeah, happy with it. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there. Thanks for coming along with me today. Thanks for following along on these training videos. I'm excited to attempt the 140 half, and just a couple weeks left to go. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.